What if the point of off-roading wasn't about the obstacle you overcame, but the moment of silence you found right after? My name is Daniel, and I'm on a mission to find some of the most scenic and rugged locations. And today we're visiting what is claimed as the most scenic trail in Southern California. We came here a little early in the morning. We got here at like 2 a.m. and went to sleep at 4 and started a little bit late today. It's 2 p.m. but we're at the beginning of the Monachi Meadow Jeep Trail. And so far it isn't too bad. It's a little bumpy, it's a little rocky, but for the most part it's smooth. There are some deep ruts, so I'm gonna try and capture any of the challenging parts here. That way you can see for yourself if you're looking to come out here. It didn't take long for us to come across the most difficult obstacle on this trail. Luckily, there are two paths to take here. If you're looking for a challenge, choose the one on the right, and if you're looking to take it easy, then stick to the left while coming down. I was having fun and chose the more difficult side. I will admit this wasn't much of a challenge for the Jeep, though I was curious to see how it would be going up on our way back. Gio decided to take the left side. We continued traveling through the forest, wondering when and if it would open up to the meadows. Then, before we knew it, there it was. We decided to go to the end of the trail to look for a place to camp along the river. This way we could also lose some weight and continue exploring.
During this trip, I decided to sleep inside of my Jeep for the first time, and one of my friends was staying inside the tent, and Gio was going to be sleeping inside of his car as well. It's time to go explore and have some fun. Now, most of this trail was pretty easy, even the offshoots, though there are a few optional choices here. For example, there are some areas with some deep ruts which could be avoided, but if you are looking for added challenge, they're there. This is one, for example. Once the trail opened back up, we ended up exploring this sandy dune that was to the right. Looking at the map, it seemed like there were a few river crossings this way. As we traveled through this road, there were a few whoops which we decided to have some fun with. We got to the end only to find out that the river was dried up, so we turned around and decided to go explore some more. Now, this is the type of place that we didn't want to rush and we just wanted to soak in and enjoy. There's so many different offshoots from the main trail to enjoy, so many places to explore, so many places to camp. It's just feels like you're in another world there. So at this moment, it was getting late, we started heading back to camp, and then something happened.
So we're on a mission. Our buddy, he slashed his sidewall. So we went back to camp and got some leveling blocks to put underneath the jack. And we're gonna jack it up because the bottle jack didn't cut it. And then change to the spare tire.
So we made it back to camp and ended up going to a hike that was nearby. This hike goes out for a few miles along the river. This area is home to some of the last remaining native populations of golden trout in the world. It was the next day, we finished packing up camp and we were heading out, and I decided to see how it was going up the most difficult part on this trail. I wanted to make it the most challenging that I could for myself, so I decided to keep lockers off and have it in 4 low. This way I could also work on my throttle control. Coming out here was well worth the journey. Even though we were without cell service, little resources, and the chances that anything could have gone wrong mechanically or physically, nothing beats coming out here to connect with nature and to be free. In the case that you're looking to come out here to Monachi Meadows, I'll share the route to get to the beginning of the trail through Onyx Off-Road in the description.